Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a crucial topic that you cannot afford to ignore: red flags in dating. Whether you're just starting to date someone or already in a relationship, there are warning signs you need to watch for. Ignoring them can lead to emotional turmoil and wasted time. So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's uncover the most common red flags in dating that could save you from a lot of heartache. Number 1, love bombing. Love bombing is tricky because at first, it feels like the person is totally into you. And who doesn't want that? But here's the catch: it's not genuine. I remember dating someone who would shower me with compliments, gifts, and attention right away. It felt great. But deep down, I started to feel overwhelmed. I noticed the affection wasn't balanced with real, meaningful connection. If someone is too intense too quickly, it's a major red flag. Ask yourself, are they in love with you or with the idea of you? Number 2, they don't respect your boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential in any relationship, but it's shocking how often they get crossed early on. I once dated someone who seemed amazing at first, but little by little they started testing my limits, asking for more of my time, prying into things I wasn't comfortable sharing yet, and even dismissing my no to certain things. If you notice someone pushing your boundaries repeatedly, it's time to step back. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual respect. Number 3, they check in frequently. Communication is key, but constant checking in is a red flag. There was this one relationship where the person would text me constantly, morning, noon, and night. At first I thought it was cute, but soon it became suffocating. They weren't just checking in, they were keeping tabs on me. Trust me, that kind of behavior is more about control than affection. Pay attention to how often they need to know your every move. Number 4, they want you to always prioritize them. Compromise is part of a healthy relationship, but if you're always the one making the sacrifices, that's a sign of imbalance. I remember dating someone who always needed to be the center of attention. They expected me to drop my plans at a moment's notice to accommodate them. No relationship should make you feel guilty for having a life outside of it. If they're constantly asking for priority without giving it back, that's a huge red flag. Number 5, they never initiate conversations, intimacy, dates. This one might seem subtle at first, but it's crucial. I once dated someone who never planned anything. No dates, no sweet texts, nothing. Everything was on me. After a while, I realized I was dating someone who didn't value the relationship enough to invest in it. If you're the one constantly putting in all the effort, it's time to reconsider how much they actually care. A balanced relationship requires both people to initiate and invest. Number 6, they aren't very motivated. Lack of motivation isn't just about laziness. It often signals a deeper issue. I once dated someone who had big dreams but never took steps to achieve them. Over time, their lack of drive started to affect me, making me feel unmotivated too. Relationships should lift you up, not drag you down. If they're stuck in neutral while you're pushing forward, it's something to seriously think about. Number 7, your friends don't like them. Your friends often see things you can't because they aren't blinded by infatuation. I dated someone my friends weren't fond of, and I brushed it off at first. I figured they just didn't know them like I did. But over time, the things my friends warned me about, like selfishness and manipulation, became obvious. If the people who care about you the most don't like your partner, listen to them. They're seeing the red flags you might be missing. Number 8, they're hot and cold. This one can really mess with your head. One day, they're super affectionate, and the next, they're distant. I dated someone who would give me mixed signals constantly. One day, they'd act like I was the best thing ever, and the next, they'd pull away. It left me anxious and confused all the time. Consistency is key in any relationship. If you're constantly wondering where you stand with them, that's a big red flag. So, those are the red flags you need to be on the lookout for when you're dating. It can be tough to spot them when you're emotionally invested, but trust me, paying attention to these signs early on will save you from a lot of pain later. A healthy relationship should feel stable, respectful, and balanced. If you notice any of these red flags, don't ignore them, and remember, your well-being comes first. Well, there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment your thoughts below. Watch the recommended video on the screen, and I'll see you in the next video.